Watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Jalen Duren out there with OG Anunoby. Now here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Count the basket.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Doncic. Launches a three. They get it back. Duren off with the layup.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Rejected by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Pass to Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Doncic hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Wembanyama screen. Brunson against Doncic. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Outside Anunoby. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Outside Barnes. To the wing on the left. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Outside Anunoby. To the middle.
Nuggets foul. Number 38. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Here's Brunson. Outside Barnes. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama down low, covered by Duren.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And Minnesota calls time here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. Rebounded by Denver. Here's Castle. To the paint. Here's Brunson with the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Brunson's got 6.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Throws it up high. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Duren with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. And the shot goes down.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's George. Pass to Keita. Let's go with a 3. To get it again. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Back to Maxey. Six to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Rebounded by Johnson. Denver in the lead. a pick. And it's blocked.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingen.
Here's Peterson. Here's Boozer. Still no points. Pass to Maxey. It's good from about 19 feet.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen from downtown. Doesn't go that time.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Maxey. And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by George.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Boozer, covered by Johnson. Over to the wing. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
Timeout.
And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
On the court, all right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
So it's Denver now, trailing by 4. Pass to Peterson. Back to George. To the left side wing. George, a screen on Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got it.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Maxey to the inside. Here's Klingen. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Porter with the steal. Pass to Boozer. Here's Klingen. Outside Maxey. And there's the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Boozer. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And he lobs it up top. That one's good. This game is all even.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
It's time for basketball. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. And Minnesota has possession. To the right side. Here's Harper. Brunson defending. 5 to shoot. He's guarded by Barnes. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. So it's Denver now. Pass to Brunson. Takes the three. Nails it from 3. And now a 3-point Nugget lead.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
He's guarded by Barnes. Duran with a screen on Barnes. To get back on track. Blocked! Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. And the Nuggets lead by 5. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass. Pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
And Minnesota has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Out to the right wing. Pass to Harper. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Releases from the wing and drills it. 5 points in the game. The Nuggets lead by 3. Brunson surveys. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Pass to Harper. Duran the screen from behind the arc. Harper misses. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Deflected! And he gets it back. Timberwolves trail by 5. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Clock at 6. Pass to Harper. And he gets that one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Brunson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Outside Anunoby. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 7 points.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Castle. No points so far. Avdia from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
The Timberwolves trail. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Michael Porter clinging out there with Maxey, and it's Boozer in at the 4. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Fires for 3. Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Harper. Maxey with it. To the middle. Here's Boozer. And he banks in the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Klingon. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Boozer. There's the screen. Fires the three. Rebounded by Denver. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Barnes passes to George. Now Porter. Pass to Boozer. Just 5 on the clock.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Minnesota. Boozer. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Timberwolves. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Barnes. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
They set the pick. Here's Boozer. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Boozer. Shoots over Barnes. Minnesota again missing. Boozer's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. He's guarded by Porter. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
And Minnesota calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. George against Doncic. Here's the pick. Here's Boozer. He's guarded by Barnes. Clock is at 3. And Boozer gets it to go. Boozer's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Denver. Here's George. No points yet. Pass to Barnes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Porter. Defended by Avdia. Here's Boozer. The 3 is up. Queta pulls it in. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Boozer. Porter with it. Here's Klingon. Now Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. 4 on the clock. They get the rebound. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Barnes. Inside, Queta. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Back to Doncic. Outside Porter. And here's Doncic. Takes a 3. George with the block. And they're able to recover.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Pass to Queta. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Queta's got 8.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Now here's Maxey. Blocked! Avdia, left side. It's stolen by Maxey. Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. And Minnesota making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Nuggets lead by 7. Outside Johnson. Abdia outside. To the paint. Here's Peterson. And off the glass. That one's good. Peterson's got his first 2 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Maxey. Brown passes to Maxey. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Peterson. Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Jalen Johnson.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 11. Maxey passes to Boozer. Back to Maxey to win the run. And the layup is up and in. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Down low. Here's Abdia. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Shot clock at 5. The fader. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Peterson, defended by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Lets it fly. Blocked.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D.
Here's Abdia. Blocked again! Maxey against Abdia. From deep. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Pass to Peterson. Maxey against George. Abdia from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Boozer. Outside Maxey. Three-pointer. No luck on that one.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George outside. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Abdia. George outside. Johnson a screen on Porter. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Now Brown. The kick out to Maxey. Shoots over George. Again, Maxey missing. The Nuggets lead by 10. It's Abdia on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Peterson. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Peterson's got 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Brown. No made baskets yet. From the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Kidd has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Peterson. Kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Boozer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Boozer's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Porter. Rebounded by Denver. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Avdia from outside. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Boozer. 9 points in the game. Pass to Klingon. Count it. Good. Klingon's got his 2nd basket on the night.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Here's Peterson, defended by Brown. Here's Peterson. 5 points in the game. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Denver Nuggets liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Castle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. He rifled that one in from distance. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Brunson against Doncic. Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Denver leading by 10. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. Castle's got his first basket.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Harper passes to Doncic. Duran the screen. And he's going for the oop here. The shot misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Wembanyama. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brunson against Doncic. It's Brown on the wing. Still without a bucket. From the top of the key. Doncic, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And here's Brunson. 16 points for him. They get it back. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 7.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Outside Brunson. Wembanyama screen. And again, it's Denver missing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Duran the screen. Here's Harper. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Harper's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
It's Brown on the wing. To the inside. It's stolen by Barnes. Wembanyama against Duran. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Minnesota calls time here. Timberwolves trail by 12. Now here's Doncic. He has 7. Back to Anunoby. And a big-time jam right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. That one doesn't drop. Pass to Doncic. Back to Anunoby. Duren, the screen. Anunoby passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson with it. He's got 16. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's Wemby.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Harper passes to Duren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And good whistle there.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Denver?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Cadis checked in for Wembanyama. And the second free throw is good. Denver leading by 9. Now Brunson. He's got 16. Brunson with the finish inside.
And, man, you got to appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high-percentage shots.
Here's Harper. He's got 5. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. 3-pointer. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 8.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Out left to the wing. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he makes it on the layup. 10 points for him.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
Brunson against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Right side, Anunoby. Pass to Harper. And here's Doncic outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Queta. Give him 8 points now. Fires from deep. Doncic grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. Brunson against Duren. Banked it in off the glass. Duran's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duran inside. Wow, just wow.
Stop the drought, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. Doncic passes to Harper. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Harper for the tie. Offensive rebound. Here's Duran. And the layup is good off the glass. Duran's got 11.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Doncic passes to Anunoby. Here's Harper. Pass to Anunoby. Doncic on the wing. Brunson defending. And it's Brunson with the rebound. The Nuggets lead by 4. Robbed. Oh, there's the alley. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Queta. Give him 8 points now. All alone. Peterson no good. Peterson's gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. A minute 29 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Harper misses. Pass to Peterson. Anunoby covering. Drained it for 2 points. So it's Minnesota now. 4-point game. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Over Brunson. And it's Doncic missing. So it's Denver now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Brunson. And there's the rejection. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Pass to Peterson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Denver Nuggets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Klingon, Maxey out there with Michael Porter. And it's Boozer in at the power forward position. Now here's George. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Maxey. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Porter. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Denny Avdia.
Whoa, I mean, what a play by Porter Jr. Sticking with the shot, putting the D in a bad situation, and getting it to go.
One shot.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Denver. 3-point lead. Queta, pass to Johnson. Pass to Queta. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Neemias Queta, taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. And Minnesota has possession. Trailing by 5. Over to the left wing. Here's Boozer, covered by Johnson. Here's Klingon. Rebound by the Nuggets. Queta's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Johnson, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Maxey. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Pass to Queta. Here's Peterson. And again, it's Denver converting.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Maxey passes to Boozer. Back to Maxey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Johnson with a bucket.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's George. The putback. And Klingon pulls it down. Here's Boozer, covered by Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boozer's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Avdia against Porter. To the middle. Here's Peterson. From down in the low post, it goes. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Pass to Boozer. To the inside. Here's Porter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
George against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Boozer. George defending. The kick out to Maxey. That three's off the mark. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's George. Avdia, good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the left wing. Back to Maxey. They set the pick. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Harper, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the wing, right side. Down low. Pass to Porter. Here's Harper. Inside, Klingon. Rebounded by Denver. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
At the line for your Nuggets, Denny Avdia. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Tatus checked in for Peterson. He hits the second from the line. Timberwolves trail by 9. On the wing, Porter. Back to Maxey. They set the screen to the inside. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Maxey against George. Avdia left side. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Fast break, Minnesota. And Boozer gets it to go.
Smart pass from the quick-thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
The Nuggets lead by 5. Avdia outside. Outside Johnson. Lets a 3 fly. Minnesota with a rebound. Klingon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. The 3 hits the trifecta. And now just a 2-point Nugget lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's George. 6 to shoot. The 3. He buries it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Harper gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
George passes to Avdia. Back to George. And he gets the bucket.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Harper on the wing, Porter. Here's Harper. Klingon tips it back in. Klingon's got 4 points in the quarter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
19-footer. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Boozer. Outside for Porter. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Off the outside. The 3 is up. Great D that time from Porter. Timberwolves trail by 3. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Porter to tie it up. Rebounded by Johnson.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Pass to Keita. Off the outside. George with it. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Timberwolves call timeout. So both teams making some changes here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Denver on D. And here's Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Duren.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Doncic. Duren with a screen on Johnson. And here's Doncic outside. Wow, deep shot from Luka.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the jumper from the wing. Right side Brown. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Pass to Brunson. Oh, the agility of Brunson getting to the bucket.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Doncic outside to tie it up. Hits the three-pointer. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Brunson with it. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off. Good D by Doncic. And here's Minnesota now. Back to Anunoby. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. Back to Johnson. Here's Castle. Left side Brunson. Good D by Doncic. And that's an intentional foul.
Jalen Brunson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The lead is 2. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And here's Brunson from the arc. He connects! And that one brings him within 1.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments. Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
After one of the turnovers, Jalen Brown. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Here's Brunson, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
12 seconds left in the game, and they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Johnson. From deep. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.